Style takes too long. I can't fit anything. I have nothing in this closet. Oh, I'll just stay home. I need to purge my closet. Oh, but not that dress. Yo, Taylor here. If you ever thought to say one of these phrases, then this show is for you. Join me at the Style Table where we'll have candid and fun conversations about real women's style issues and wardrobe dilemmas. We will discuss solutions and ideas that will give you a big sigh of relief. You'll learn ways to save money, make money, and enrich the lives of others with the clothes in your closet. We're going to take the stress out of your style. Hey everybody, it's Yo Taylor back here at the Style Table. I am here with the lovely Cynthia Blackwell. She is an author. She is a success coach. She's also a public speaker. We're going to talk to her about her business, her books, and her style, of course. Cynthia, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, my friend. It's a pleasure to be here. I've been looking forward to our chat today and very excited to be a guest.
So the first thing I want to know is you have written these books. It will be a series of 3, right?
It will be a series of books, yes. And I have completed the first one.
So can we see the book?
Absolutely. It's called The Magical Power of 3, a roadmap to success, wealth, and happiness. So it is a culmination or the beautiful relationship and marriage of sales, business development. It's all business, marries self-help, self-awareness, because I wrap it all together. Because as professionals, we are a whole person, our personality, our love language, and our experiences, our culture, and personalities, all that fun stuff come into play.
And with that, so, I mean, that is, I'm imagining more than just 3 books, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right? So there'll be two sides. There'll be the professional side, and I'm already in discussions with select people for it to be the magical power of 3 for real estate, the magical power of 3 for attorneys, the magical power of 3 for, and the list could go on. And then on the personal side for the human being, there'll be the magical power of 3 for addiction, the magical power of 3 for mental health, the magical power of 3 for menopause, and the list could go on.
Okay, you had me at menopause, right?
Yeah.
You had me at menopause.
Yes, indeed.
Because menopause is crazy. It really it really messes with your mental health.
It really does.
It really messes with the physical. I mean, you can get so hot like I am right now. It can just like stop you in your tracks and have you turning on the air conditioning. Yeah. I was just like, okay, let me turn the air conditioning mode on right now.
Yes, ma'am. Every day I say, oh, Heavenly Father, please let this phase be over with soon.
I know I hear a lot of ladies say that at about 57, that was like 57, 58. So I'll be 57 next year. So I'm praying that that's the magical number.
I'm with you. I have one more month and then I'll be 56 officially. So yes, I have high hopes that within the next year to 2 years, this too shall pass.
Yes, exactly. Now, let's talk about being a success coach, because that's powerful. I could see people want to be successful. You're not just a coach, you're a success coach.
Absolutely.
And that matters.
Absolutely. So when I'm working, the definition of success, I'll back up for a moment. The definition of success is different for each and every one of us. While there might be some similarities or we might dovetail with each other, we each, we were made unique. And so our definition of success is unique. And so when I'm working with a client one-on-one, we're not striving towards success, average success, where we go, yeah, I had a pretty good year. Yeah, it was decent. No, 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 no. What I want when I'm working with the clients and what they want, what we all want is explosive success. We want gushing, incredible, where we go, oh my gosh, I would have been, I mean, it was bigger than I ever imagined. And that's what I strive for with every one of my clients that I work with. And what I leverage with them is literally their uniqueness, their personality, and identifying what are their stressors and then what are their areas that they really excel in. Because if we know what we excel in, okay, we can leverage that more. But it's very important also for us to understand those sabotage characteristics of our personality. So, and how we feel when we know we're getting ready to do it. So, again, if we recognize it, but we really harness and focus on the positive aspects of our personality, then we will experience explosive success. And everyone that I work with experiences it 30, 60, 90 days. I mean, it's very quick. It's like this. After one coaching session,
Wow.
it's like this. Snap, snap, chop, chop. Yes.
And
Quickly.
that's what, yeah, because, we as business people, we're just like grinding. We're grinding. We're just like working in it. We're working in it. And you help us tap into that part that we hadn't really thought about, that maybe that's the switch that we have in us. We haven't turned it on because we're so busy grinding. We haven't even noticed that aha moment, that's the switch. And that's the switch that takes you from like grinding and trying to scale to real growth to scale.
Absolutely. In your professional life and in your personal life. So
Hmm.
both, because they're not separate. We are a whole person. It all comes together. And so when I'm working with someone, we spend 80 to 85% of our focus on your professional career, because that's where we spend our time. 80 to 85% of our time
Hmm.
is at work and with the people that
Right.
we work with. However, 15 to 20% of our time we're at home and it's our personal life. So we need to be intentional and strategic about the three goals and objectives that we've got in our professional career and what we want to do in our professional life. We also create three goals and objectives that align with our professional life. So then that way, all of the actions that we're taking every single day and the results that we're driving towards and we're moving towards support both aspects. We want to live a full, happy life, right?
Right.
And have fun and laughter and then look good doing it.
Absolutely. You fun and laughter are just I have to have that in my life. That's the only way I'm gonna do my business, and also fun and laughter at home, because a happy home leads to happy leaders, business people, career people, moms, dads, etc. It leads to happy children and happy extended family and friends around us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Agree.
So you're a public speaker, which I am like, I admire public speakers. I am like, I just did my first event where I did my very first in front of everybody public
Oh,
speaking.
how fantastic.
So
Congratulations.
that was exciting, but it was also terrifying. As a retired flight attendant, I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, when are the oxygen masks going to fall? I need to breathe. So I was terrified, but tell me about your experience in doing it, and how do you show up when you, like, what's your superpower style when you go up as a public speaker?
Well, I will share with you that the first time I got in front of a room of people, I had been in a leadership role. So getting up every single morning and running my morning meeting with my team, 25 people in the room was nothing for me. But the first time at a chamber function where I got up and there were 250 people in the room, all I could think about is, I got to pee. I'm so nervous. I got to pee. And all these people are looking at me. And it was silent. I was like, and I was so embarrassed when I got off stage and people said, "Oh no, you did fine." I'm like, "You're lying. I know I didn't." So we all experience that, right?
Hmm.
And my intention was to do or put the energy forth that I did when I first got into sales, and that first sales book that I read, which was 101 sales calls. If I do 100 sales calls, that 101 cold call is going to be nothing. And so that was my intent after I licked my wounds of embarrassment, right? And I just started putting myself out there and getting in front of smaller groups and then working my way up to larger groups to, now doing public speaking. I still get butterflies in my tummy and I still feel like I have to go tinkle before I get on stage. um, and so for me, I always say my prayer and, God, keep me humble. So then that way I still continue to feel the butterflies and I still continue to feel the urge to go tinkle because that keeps me humble and it keeps me real. And when I do get on stage, the people and all these beautiful faces that I get to look at, I'm there for them, not for me. And so keeping it real and delivering the content and delivering the message and keeping in mind that I'm there for them. And the good Lord put me there on stage and gave me this talent and this loud voice and this big mouth and all of this knowledge that I have. So then that way I can share it with others. And so, I always pray that I continue to stay humble and be nervous.
Well, I mean, what you just described was me the first time yesterday, on Saturday, and but people were so supportive. People are encouraging, and so I just took that and I said, I'm going to learn. I'm going to keep learning and keep building. So I appreciate the advice of just keep
Yes,
doing it because that's how you get
yes,
better and better and more confident. Now,
absolutely.
let
And
me
don't
ask
put too
you
much
this
pressure on yourself.
about when you first decided, you were going to get on stage and speak in front of people. What was your first choice? What, as far as what to wear, did you decide on your style or your look based on the group of people you were speaking to, or just what you thought you should be wearing?
Um, well, for me, what I always share and suggest to people is this. Think about the audience and the people that are going to be in the room, the type of event, okay? If I'm going to talk to a group of construction professionals, right, it's going to be mostly men, there will be some women in the room. I'm going to dress more business casual. If I'm in a room full of professional women, then I'm dressing in my prettiest dress and I'm dressing to the T's because I want to mesh in with my audience. If I can align with them, if they can feel like they can relate to me, then it's going to make them much more comfortable. Being realistic, the first 45 seconds to 3 minutes, they're not really, most of the time, most people are not really listening to much of what's coming out of my mouth. They're looking and they're dissecting and judging me. I mean, let's be real, they're judging me about what I've got on, what am I saying. And so, literally, when I first do a presentation, the first 45 seconds to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I'm on stage. I am, saying hi. I'm introducing myself. So then that way, again, I'm giving them three things that they can relate to me about. I'm a mom. I'm a grandma. A joke about my age. A joke about traffic. Again, you know, relieving people, making them laugh and entertaining them with something before I open up. And then sharing with them, hey, listen, my goal is to remind you of things that you already know, give you something new to think about, or both. I'm sharing that with you up front because at the end, I'm going to ask you if I was able to do that for you with you. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's just my way of relieving the tension in the room and the different personalities in the room. We're going to have two types. We're going to have extroverts that are like this and want to be up at the front and they're going to be, excited about the content. And then we've got the introverts that are going, Okay, let me not make eye contact so she doesn't call on me. And so just paying attention, it gives me also an opportunity to read the audience to see where I can project myself and where I should soften a little. And so, did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. But I appreciate those tips as well for a budding public speaker. I definitely appreciate those nuggets of wisdom.
You're welcome.
Right now, I want to know, how can we get in contact with you? How can we get your book? And when's your next public speaking gig?
Oh, okay. Well, fantastic. Well, it's real easy. You can find me on social media if you do a search on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, the Cynthia Blackwell. There I am. My website for the book is literally the name of the book, themagicalpower3.com. Or you can visit my website, which is cynthiablackwell.com. It's real easy to send me an email or send me a direct message on social media. My email is real easy. It's me, at cynthiablackwell.com. And I welcome the opportunity for, pick up a copy of the book. Everyone that picks up a copy before December 31st of this year receives two really incredible things, which is a 30-minute success coaching session with me. Because you purchased the book, I want you to be able to get as much out of it as possible, no matter what your personality is or where you're at in your professional career or your personal life. And then second, I am putting together a 2-day workshop in February of 2023. It's going to be provided virtual. You can join, or you can fly down, or you can drive and join me in person. I'm giving everyone not only one ticket, but two tickets to attend the 2-day workshop, because I am very big on placing accountability in your life and being intentional about it. And so I want you to come and join me at the 2-day workshop that's going to lay out, very simply how to apply the tips and approaches and all the stuff that I put in the book. But I want you to bring someone with you, someone that you love, you trust, that can experience this with you. And then the two of you can hold each other accountable, not in a negative way, but hold each other accountable to achieve the things that you talked about, and support each other with love, right?
Yeah,
So
we
yeah,
want to,
that's how
because
you
we
can find
want to
me.
keep it. Yeah, it's all about being in service to others and helping others. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I do here at the Style Table. I'm here to support women. I understand I understand the body betrayal
Oh,
that it goes with being
mm,
over 40. It started for me over
mm,
40. So things that you thought you could wear, you can't. I'm here to help you work through all that, and acceptance, because it's a strategy to get dressed after a certain age, because our bodies change on us so rapidly. And
absolutely.
you guys,
And by the way, you are absolutely gorgeous.
oh, thank you so much.
You are
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. I want to be like you when I grow up one day.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. That's so
You're
kind.
welcome.
That's so kind. I want you guys to know, you can find me on At the Style Table LLC on YouTube, where I'm interviewing fabulous women like Cynthia. Also, I am on Facebook at the Style Table LLC, at the Style Table on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn. You can also, I want you guys also to look out for my new show called My Style Mondays. Yes, it's going to
Ooh,
be streaming live from my style closets and diva dens. Join the group. Just go on At the Style Table LLC on Facebook and join Style Closets and Diva Dens group, where I'm going to be calling up women and asking them about their style. I'm just going to pull you on the studio. Tell me about your business. Tell me about your style. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn about tips and tricks and things to help us get dressed with grab and go style. And we want to what? Take the stress out of your style. See you next time on At the Style Table. Bye.
bye.